The Secrets of Freemasonry, Reality versus Conspiracy Theories. Hi, I'm David, and welcome back to another intriguing episode of our podcast. Have you ever wondered about the secretive world of Freemasonry? With its mysterious symbols, ancient rituals, and elite membership, Freemasonry has been the subject of fascination, speculation, and, let's be honest, plenty of conspiracy theories. From claims of world domination to allegations of hidden agendas, Freemasonry has captured the imagination of many for centuries. But what's the truth behind all these rumors and theories? Is Freemasonry really as secretive and sinister as some claim, or is it just an ancient fraternal organization with its own traditions and values? Let's start by looking at what Freemasonry is and what it's not. Freemasonry is one of the oldest and most well-known fraternal organizations in the world. It dates back to the late Middle Ages and has evolved into a global network of lodges with millions of members. At its core, Freemasonry is a society that promotes moral and ethical development, charity, and community service. Its members, known as Freemasons, are part of a brotherhood that is dedicated to making a positive impact on society. The organization's origins are shrouded in mystery, but it's generally believed that Freemasonry traces its roots back to the medieval stonemasons who built the great cathedrals and castles of Europe. Over time, the group evolved into a more symbolic organization, with rituals and teachings focused on personal growth, enlightenment, and helping others. Freemasonry's structure is hierarchical, with members progressing through different degrees of initiation, each of which involves learning specific moral lessons and participating in rituals. These rituals often involve symbols, such as the square and compass, which represent the values of virtue, morality, and integrity. But while Freemasonry has always maintained a certain level of secrecy about its rituals and traditions, it's important to note that the organization does not engage in any form of criminal activity or world domination, as some conspiracy theorists claim. Now, let's take a closer look at the conspiracy theories that have surrounded Freemasonry for centuries. One of the most popular conspiracy theories about Freemasonry is that the organization is secretly controlling world events and manipulating governments for its own benefit. According to this theory, Freemasons are said to occupy positions of power in governments, banks, and corporations, and they use their influence to control the world's financial systems and political landscapes. Some even claim that Freemasonry is behind global events such as wars, revolutions, and economic crashes. But is there any truth to these claims? While it's true that some prominent figures in history have been Freemasons, such as George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Winston Churchill, there's no concrete evidence to support the idea that Freemasons are secretly controlling the world. In fact, many Freemasons argue that their involvement in the organization is primarily a personal and philosophical matter, not a political or financial one. Another common conspiracy theory is that Freemasonry is linked to secret societies like the Illuminati, and that together, these groups are plotting to establish a new world order. The Illuminati, a secret society that was founded in the 18th century, is often portrayed as a shadowy organization that seeks to control world events and manipulate global power. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Freemasonry and the Illuminati are one and the same, or that they are closely connected in a global conspiracy to establish a totalitarian regime. However, the idea of a secretive global elite working behind the scenes to create a new world order is largely based on speculation and lacks any verifiable evidence. While it's true that both Freemasonry and the Illuminati have shared some members in the past, there's no indication that the two organizations have ever cooperated on any grand scale, let alone conspired to control the world. Then there's the theory that Freemasonry is involved in occult practices or worships dark forces. Some critics claim that the symbols used by Freemasons, such as the all-seeing eye or the pentagram, are associated with Satanism or other forms of occultism. This theory has fueled fears that Freemasons are part of a secret cabal that practices dark rituals and worships evil forces. Again, there's no evidence to support these claims. While Freemasonry does have a rich tradition of symbolism, the organization itself is not a religious institution. and its members come from a wide range of religious backgrounds. Freemasonry teaches moral and ethical values, not occult practices, and its rituals are focused on personal development and community service, not on worshiping dark powers. So, why do these conspiracy theories persist? Part of the reason is that Freemasonry's secretive nature has made it a target for suspicion and speculation. Throughout history, secret societies have often been viewed with mistrust, especially when they are associated with powerful or influential people. The idea of a hidden network controlling world events is a narrative that appeals to people's fears of the unknown, and it's easy for conspiracy theories to spread in an age of misinformation and social media. That said, while the conspiracy theories surrounding Freemasonry are largely unfounded, the organization's history and rituals do hold a certain mystique. Freemasonry has always been a source of fascination for people who are interested in secret societies, symbols, and ancient traditions. Its rituals, symbols, and teachings have inspired countless books, movies, and documentaries, further fueling the mystery and intrigue that surrounds the organization. At the end of the day, Freemasonry is a complex and multifaceted organization. It is a fraternal society that values personal growth, charity, and community service. While some of its members have been influential in history, there's no evidence to support the idea that Freemasonry is secretly controlling world events or conspiring to establish a new world order. So, the next time you hear a conspiracy theory about Freemasonry, remember that while the organization may be secretive, it's not necessarily sinister. The truth behind Freemasonry is much more grounded in tradition, values, and community than the fantastical tales we often hear. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss future episodes diving deep into the mysteries and realities of history and philosophy.